Now let's check out the sights and sounds from the Bastille Day celebration right here in Lagos, a national holiday in France, marking the fall of the Bastille on July the 14th, 1789.
Bastille Day Celebration in Lagos was marked at the Eric Kaiser restaurant Alliance Française in Lagos. Among invited guests were French citizens and members of the French business community in Nigeria, Nigerian business partners, members of the diplomatic corps, people in the arts, and friends of France. The ambassador, Emmanuel Blackman, welcomes the guests and thanked them for their warm welcome of her when she assumed ambassadorial duties 9 months ago.
To our Nigerian friends, I express first my deepest thanks for the very warm welcome I have received ever since I arrived here exactly 9 months ago. Secondly, I would also like to express the wish, as we approach another important electoral year for their country, that the coming elections will take place safely and confirm once again the vitality and credibility of the Nigerian democracy. I thank you really once again for your presence. I wish you an excellent evening under the seal of friendship and fraternity.
The Consul General in Lagos, Mrs. Laurence Samomeron, spoke about the value of Nigeria-France relations.
With a community of nearly 1,000 French nationals in my consular jurisdiction, most of them in Lagos, we work at the consulate to administrate them and give them assistance in case of difficulties. Our community entertains very dynamic ties with Nigerian partners, and we are delighted to host you all tonight. Our consular work also entails the issuance of visas, as you know, and we do our best to cope with the challenging demand with 20,000 files over the last 12 months. But of course, this rise in travel between France and Nigeria is a good news for our economic relations, as our ambassador has just pointed out.
Later on, Ambassador Blackman, France's first female ambassador to Nigeria, spoke to us about the partnerships going on between France and Nigeria and how relations have grown.
We're proud of what the French private sector is doing here. And actually the stock of foreign direct investments, the French foreign direct investments here in Nigeria is over 10 billion euros. And it's more than 75% of all the investments that the French private sector does in Western Africa. So sometimes you think that France invests more in the French-speaking countries or the Francophone countries, but actually it's not true. It's Nigeria. So that's important also. So this is more or less what we do. But we do a lot of things also in education, humanitarian.
She also mentions how she feels just as competent as a male counterpart.
I haven't felt any difficulty being a woman here. Before I came here, I was ambassador to Sudan for 4 years, and there also I didn't have any difficulty. I think in Africa you're used to coping with women. And I must say that here in Nigeria, we are quite a lot of women ambassadors, female ambassadors. And actually the biggest missions, diplomatic missions here are headed by women. I mean, the US, the UK, Germany, the EU, and France. So that's
Bastille Day, a national holiday in France, marks the fall on July 14, 1789, of the Bastille in Paris. Originally built as a medieval fortress, the Bastille eventually came to be used as a state prison. Political prisoners were often held there, as were citizens detained by the authorities for trial. Although it was little used in the 18th century and was scheduled to be demolished, the Bastille had become the symbol of the harsh rule of the Bourbon monarchy. During the unrest of 1789, on July the 14th, a mob approached the Bastille to demand arms and ammunitions stored there, and when the forces guarding the structure resisted, the attackers captured the prison and released the 7 prisoners held there. The taking of the Bastille signaled the beginning of the French Revolution and became a symbol of the end of the Ancien.
For you.